No, this is not the Nexus 6P, but the Huawei Nova, and I actually didn't even plan to make a first impressions video of this device, but since I was so impressed, so surprised by this device, after using it for about 1 hour now, I just had to, and I want to go quickly through it. Of course, this is more like a teaser for the final review. I didn't really get to check everything yet, and that's fine, because I want to go briefly into the main things. First of all, design. I absolutely love it. I did not think that it would feel that amazingly substantial and premium, because compared to the Samsung Galaxy S7 it feels even more so premium. It is 1 gram less, but actually has a little bit more premium heft for some reason, because it feels a little bit more dense and so nice, because we have some curves on the back, the rest is flatter and it doesn't slip on the table or so. Nice beveled edges, and it just looks beautiful in my opinion. Really nicely done. The only minor thing that maybe diminishes the super premium quality is the power button, because that one wobbles a little bit, but that could be on every unit a little bit different. The volume rocker though is absolutely fine. The fingerprint reader doesn't work quite as fast on some of the flagship phones, but still absolutely okay. Camera and everything else, it just feels amazing in the hand. We have 2.5D glass, feels super round, not really edgy or anything like that. It's just amazing. I still think the bezels are absolutely okay, and since I have the black version, you won't see the black border. We have the speaker on the bottom, we have USB Type-C, so for the price it actually feels almost too good, because this feels like a $600-700 phone just in terms of feel in hand, but it's $400, which I still think is a little bit overpriced for what you get in terms of specs. Not saying that it's maybe not worth it after all, but yeah, I will get into the pricing just a little bit, because display, I just briefly checked it, I like it so far a lot, because I always said it, I like the calibration of Huawei devices. It is pretty much the same. Very nice, perfect white, great blacks, a little bit of IPS glow, yes, colors though pretty much perfectly balanced. And if we go quickly into the sound, yeah, absolutely fine, definitely satisfying. Maybe not as good as on the very best ones, but so far absolutely satisfying. Quick check of the performance, and I have to say the Snapdragon 625 does a great job, because as you can see here, this is absolutely fine. It is not perfect, it is not a flagship, and it's not supposed to be one, but for what it is, for a Snapdragon 625 with 3GB of RAM, it performs so far really nice. I still have to check it a little bit more in depth, how the RAM management will behave and so on, but so far absolutely pleasing. Especially the browsing here in the scroller, really nice and smooth. I didn't really run into many hiccups yet. The most important or most notable lag maybe is here in G+, but if you use it like normally with this scrolling speed, you will see some minor stutters, but it's still not diminishing the quality. This is the only, and it's still after all Google Plus, you know that. But the rest of the experience so far, really nice, really smooth. Like it so far, definitely liking it. Definitely have to check about the gaming performance. This is where it could maybe fall back because of some other ones. And of course, we maybe have to get used to this recent apps, because a lot of people don't like this. I personally like it because the last app is always in the middle and so on. But I went already into that. I won't go into the software here right now, and as you can see here, this is still the stock theme. I will definitely change that during my review period, and here we still have the quick settings and all that. So everything's still there, and we even have some more premium features like the knuckle gestures, which is something that I actually didn't expect to have on this phone. Can't really judge the battery at all yet. I just set it up, played for it for about 1 hour. Of course, I didn't check the camera yet, but just to get into my really first impressions. Absolutely amazing. And if this would have been priced closer to 300, I would have said amazing, because just in terms of feeling, of course, due to the premium build and the premium parts here, the components of the display, and the sound seems really good so far, you have to pay more for. But you also have to consider that this at the moment is priced, at least in Germany here, 380 euros. So around $400, it's still after all. And for that price, you just after all get the Honor 8, which, no, I have to say, doesn't feel as amazing as this one, but has the higher end components, the even better maybe display, the sound, the camera is definitely better, the performance is even better so far. So keep in mind that it's not the best in terms of value, but if you want a compact phone, 5 inches, and it definitely feels compact premium, and want an overall nice performing phone, it's still definitely worth thinking about it. And I definitely need more time to get into that to see if the performance is actually noticeably weaker than an Honor 8, or how well the camera will perform and the rest. Maybe the battery life will perform very great, even though it's hard to beat the one on the Honor, I have to say. But so far, definitely highly pleased. And if you think this looks like a Nexus 6P, yes, but it doesn't really feel like one, and we don't have the hump here or so. It feels so much nicer because it's so much narrower and feels denser. Just overall way better than Nexus 6P, which I always found to be a little bit unwieldy. And this is what I would have wanted to see maybe instead of a Pixel this year, but yeah, we didn't get that. So far, highly impressed. Of course, as I said, value maybe not yet there, but if it falls a little bit in terms of price, this could be more than a legit competitor. But you also have to think there is a Moto G, I think the G Play, that has very similar specs, or the Z Play, I think it's the Z Play, for a lot less money, but you won't get this premium feel. At least I highly doubt it, but we will see once I get that. So far, great. And if you liked it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and leave anything down in the comments if you want to. Until next time, bye.